Imagine you're a Pokemon Pocket player. I mean, you're watching this video, so there's a good chance you dabble. The first set, Genetic Apex, was great, and you begin imagining your favorite Pokemon and how it functioned when it finally releases. Will it be a broken EX with a strong attack, or a cool supporter Pokemon slottable in multiple decks? Well, none of that matters. There's no way your favorite is coming out soon anyhow. In Mythical Islands, the latest mini set drops, and Mew is on the cover, and you're like, oh, that makes sense, right? The first set was the Kanto set. Makes sense Mew would be the cover of the first mini set. Maybe my favorite Pokemon will come out next time. And boom, it turns out your favorite is the secret immersive of the set. And it's not only an EX, but it gets the most toxic attack that takes the coin flip nature of Pokemon Pocket and amps it to the 9th degree. For you guys, that was just an imaginative stroll. But for me, that was my reality. A Pokemon that I have tattooed on my arm is a Pokemon that was introduced who can deal near infinite damage with a catch. The catch being that the damage is reliant on flipping coins.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
This is Celebi EX, or the Pokemon card the entire Pocket community can come together and say they never want to see be meta again. Before I erase or change history, it should be noted that Celebi was slow to start, and for good reason. The real star of Mythical Island was how ultra powerful and consistent Psychic decks have become, with the addition of Mythical Slab and Mew beating the former bad matchup in Charizard. Celebi would encounter its first problem in its design, and the issue started with its deck construction. A lot of the pairings were primarily Superior Celebi, where Celebi bore the main offense, and your offense, well, to put it frank, was not consistent. The 130 HP made Celebi quite an easy target for the second meta deck of the format in Gyarados, but players were beginning to realize Celebi's real partner in crime in yet another coin flipper in Executor. Eggy was a 1 energy sweeper that dealt 40, but for a coin flip can deal 80, and thus begot the most problematic duo of Pokemon Pocket. A deck who, even when winning, was at the mercy of the coin flip, and a deck that would further cement the slander of Pocket being that coin flip game. And the haters were right. Eggy's 160 HP was obnoxious to get over, and if RNGesus smiled your way, you'd be winning before your opponent even blinks. Have a basic Charmander down? Cool. Pray the egg doesn't hit heads. Have a Mewtwo start? Cool. Pray the egg doesn't hit heads twice. Have a Magikarp? Cool. Pray they don't have the evolution. Once players began understanding the strength of Eggy Celebi, this dastardly duo would wreak havoc on the final 2 Mythical Island tournaments. The Ursi Days, if you're not familiar, the Ursi Day tournaments are the biggest Pokemon Pocket tournament series. At the time, both of these tournaments had over 1,500 players. Bob Numbers would use a superior-centric version with both the Mythical Island Executor and the EX variant, and would dominate the second-to-last Ursi Day, and Lucy closed it out with an Eggy-centered version using a 1-2-2 line of the Superior so that you can more optimally get Eggy starts. These back-to-back wins only signaled what was next to come. But before we get to what it did in SpaceTime Smackdown, I'd like a little word from our sponsor, ewin Gaming. ewin Gaming. I've had my ewin Gaming chair now for about a month, and as someone who streams and games for over 6+ hours a day, this has been the biggest game changer for me. Having a quality chair like this has been super important, not only for me, but my adorable cat Prismo. And I mean, I literally used to stream on this atrocity, so major thanks to the folks over at ewin. This chair not only capable of holding me, my cat, and every plush I own, but the XL version I was saying can hold up to 550 pounds when other chairs can only hold 300 at most. The chair feels amazing to recline back on, and I feel safe doing so thanks to its 4D integrated lumbar support. And yes, I'm still leaning back on it, head on that comfy pillow, back fully supported, and hand on the side of my padded armrest while I Iono my last 3 cards to curve into the perfect rare candy combo. Not only that, but the instructions were crystal clear and even printed on this poster, so even someone who has no chair constructing experience like me was able to easily construct. This is all fine and dandy, but ewin gave me a 20% off code that you guys can use. That's right, you can use code Jeudy, that's Jeudy, that's my name, that's me, for 20% off your next purchase on the site. So what are you waiting for? Join me and my cat. Your cat loves this chair, your cat will love this chair, you will love this chair. So again, use code Jeudy for 20% off to join me and many in the ewin gaming family. And that's all. Let's get back to the video. SpaceTime Smackdown would be released, and with it, the LeBron James of Pokemon Pocket and Darkrai EX would be released. Mon, whose longevity alongside Giratina will one day warrant its own video, but for now, Giratina isn't here. Darkrai was weak to grass types. Darkrai's prevalence and Eggy Celebi's dominance of the last Ursi Day helped make it go from the 5th most used deck to the number 1 most used deck, and SpaceTime Smackdown would be a format not remembered for how cool Darkrai Magnezone was, but for how many coin flips Celebi eggs dictated. The deck, like many others, were made even better with tools and the addition of Cyrus. Rocky Helmet on a 160 HP Pokemon was just obnoxious, and Celebi getting 150 HP should honestly just be illegal. Cyrus basically allowing Eggy to grab KOs from injured Pokemon who would otherwise be safe. Pokemon communications would also be a consistency buff, changing the deck fundamentally as it allowed every build to drop to a single Celebi, subtracting the odds of starting Celebi. All of these making this the number 1 used deck doesn't even stress out how annoying the mirror match was. The decks dropping superior for more supporters and items made it so that this matchup was even more of a coin flip fiesta than before. A game where a going first Eggy can just end the set before it even began. And if the coin flip doesn't end the game, the wall of coin flips and Ericas make this a long drawn out RNG fest, and Celebi Eggy would garner many first place finishes through various majors tournaments, including a 2nd place in the Ursi Day. Eggy would go on to even pair with Yanmega to gain another Ursi Day win. Triumphant Light would come, and Celebi had a new toy in the form of Leafeon, who would accelerate Celebi in a new way before with its ability. I even won one of the first tournaments using that build, but quickly realized that we somehow were heading into an even worse metagame than before. A meta where Arceus would cut the viability of many decks and dominate the format with a Nair Iron Fist. 130 damage, too much for even Executor to heal through, and Celebi always in range for a KO, especially after a Dialga 30. This duo would just be relegated to winning small tournaments here and there due to being fine into the 2nd best deck Rampardos, but many decks who were good into Ramp while having a playable matchup versus Arceus. And with Shining Revelry, the coin flip era of Pocket was completely done, but the damage was still done. Executor Celebi dominating essentially 2 different formats and becoming one of the most hated decks in the process was finally put to bed. Giratina and Darkrai combo, ensuring that a Celebi would never live to see the end of another coin flip. Nowadays, Celebi makes a pretty good rogue deck. Eevee got a buff with Celebi, and Leaf Cape puts Celebi at a sweet 160 HP, allowing it to not die to that said Giratina combo. I did some viewer battles with this deck below. As I mentioned, Leafeon became Celebi's main partner in crime moving forward, as it became about getting ridiculous damage numbers onto a Celebi. With the addition of Sylveon, you can now play a superior line using Rare Candy only, which was super cool. X-Speed allowing you to do really cool grass combos and basically attack immediately, fixing going first starts with this deck. And I have just Sabrina for a little bit of defense, but also offense, and Mars is just a tech card. I love my hand rip, and so for the rest of this video, I'll be showing you gameplay from that day where I played viewer battles. And honestly, this deck was really fun. Flipping coins nowadays made me realize how bare bones the game was back then, and like why Celebi became so polarizing, because we have so many more options into this that it never felt like oppressive when I was playing with it, and it just felt like a little bit fun when there's like no stakes, no rank points on the line. But I do hope that one day Celebi is able to come back, maybe not in this form, but maybe as a supportive Pokemon, or even as a new EX that doesn't have a coin flip attached to it. I mean, it's my favorite Pokemon. I really would want to see something done with it. And if you guys like this style of video, be sure to like and subscribe. Tell me how you felt in the comment section below. Maybe even consider becoming a YouTube member. I am currently working on adding more features to that. I may even start adding you guys here like I am right now. Shout out to you guys that are my first YouTube members. Consider becoming one. You can also use emotes when I go live. I'm basically live on YouTube near daily, if not daily, every other day. So come catch me. And without further ado, I hope that you enjoyed this retrospective, and let's let these cards talk. Which season are we going to see the rank 1 finish? It has to be after the World Championships. I can't do a stream. I can't do it when I'm Arceus Steel? Is this Arceus Dialga? I'm 34, 54. Can I stop playing? I'm tired of Korea. I think that might be safe. I want to say that's safe for top 1K. I felt like I was safe for top 1K, and obviously I found out that's a fucking lie. Bro, what is this? What is this board state? I'm getting red carded. I only have a Snivy on the board. Please. Oh my god. Rayquaza. Is this an Iluma, like, Rayquaza solo deck? I feel like Corrado has a very distinct name in the top 100. Is why. YouTube content versus YouTube content. RRC turn 1. I play one Greninja. I think Greninja's so good. I have a deck I'm gonna play that I'm gonna debut later. Wow, what is this? This is like the fucking, like, just the Avengers of, like, evil. This is like the Avengers of the LeBron James of... This is Big Boy EX. No, literally. And the worst part about this is I know that I'm getting Elimud. That is the worst part. I know I'm getting Elimud. And I don't know if I can do anything about that. Besides, like, be a little bit slow on my attachments. But the slower I'm on my attachments, the quicker this Giratina gets set up. So I need to just lock in. Oh, is this for rank? I'm stuck in Ultra Ball 4. I'm just playing some viewer battles right now. I wanted to have some fun. Man brought the US national basketball. Bro, literally the fucking Avengers. Like, what purpose do you need all this? Like, I just want to know, like, what purpose do you need the fucking, like, Justice League of Doom, bro? I mean, I know they have Ilima, but, like, I don't really have a choice, I think, is my situation. Arceus, Rayquaza, Tina. This is like Space Jam, bro. Bro got the Space Jam team. I mean, this is like fine, right? You can't Sabrina and the literal gods of Pokemon? No, literally. And they're all like, you know, this is the rarest Giratina. This is actually rarer than the immersive art. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. If my Celebi gets sniped, I'm crashing out. Because I have everything ready for this. Not drawing a leaf is kind of crazy work though. I get destroyed if this Dialga is like just in the front. And here we go. Whew, here we go. Rayquaza Draco Meteor. And is that the Rylaic Resubscrino Gabagino? What's good? Celebi and Prey. This one's for you, Rylaic. This one's for you. I'm putting every coin flip on Rylaic's soul. On Rylaic's soul, we're gonna KO this Rayquaza. You know what I'm saying? Eevee got freaking obliterated. It got killed 2 times over. All right. Eevee, no, Benson. Here we go. Anyway, we're only flipping a casual 10 coins. No biggie. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, no! I should have Sabrina'd. But this was on everyone's soul. I should have Sabrina'd, but like also at the same this is on Relics. No! I should have Sabrina, but oh my god! Is this right? This is casual. Oh, this is viewer battles. On Rylai's soul. Oh, this is gonna be a fun little edit I'll make later. I can turn this into a short. Eevee died for nothing. Typical casino deck. On everyone's, that's my coin flip rank. On everyone's soul, our Celebis are hitting this time. On Celebi's soul, we are KOing this Guzzlord. That was me, Benzu. Yo, I hope you liked my whale deck. I loved it. We like commented on it after. You literally had like the freaking, literally the Avengers level like threat of like comp. All right, we're gonna put the Leaf Cape because you know big Celebi, big caping, 160 HP. Crazy luck, Donna. I thought you lost 2. I had a guaranteed win if I had Sabrina, but I was already betting Rylai's soul, so I was just like, there's no way, right? There's no way. And then guess what? There was way. There was way. Do you know the way? Celebi's gonna get fed to Guzzler. Can we get 5 big booms for Celebi? Alright. Can we get another Pokeball here? It's okay though, chat. On everyone's soul, we are getting this Leafeon. On everyone's soul, we're gonna find the Leafeon. I'm 10 packs away from my full art red. Hell yeah. I'm a little bit too many packs away from my balls. Okay, please, chat, just give me... Oh my god. I'm gonna X speed out so that I can like start collecting. Cause I really need to find this guy. Or it's gonna look really bad. So I'm like through my deck at this point. And we haven't found the guy. So whose fault is that? Well, here's the issue now. Because they've Cyrused us, I don't ever want to, like... You know? Oh, look! Leafeon! Leafeon's finally here! Oh, Leafeon's finally here, chat. He has red. If he has red on everyone's soul, if he has red, take them all. Okay, Celebi is getting the KO here for sure. Celebi gets this KO? Or something's gonna happen. This is a pretty good, at least we can do 70 here. So this is pretty good. I think that they kind of try to get cute with it, but they didn't realize that I can just attack with Superior. Our soul's gonna go to the Sajo boys. Is this ranked new deck? This is viewer battles for now. I'm just, I wanted to do a little meta recap. We did that. I want to do a little bit of viewer battles before heading back into ranked. Obviously, I think the 100 games did burn me a little. So I want to find my joy. And on everyone's soul, we're hitting this Celebi. 5 heads, 4 heads is needed, 3 heads is needed. Oh no, it's okay. I had like a really good weekend, you know, like I said, I went to a fair. Went to see Superman. That was pretty cool. I don't think this Pokeball grabs anything. Oh, it grabs nothing, yeah. Alright, we're gonna Mars them to 1. Seeing Superman in 40 minutes. I think you'll have fun. It's a fun movie. Here we go. 4 heads, 3 heads. On everyone's soul, right here. No! So chat, you guys, like, people don't realize, right? I've been playing Pokemon Pocket since the beginning, and people are like, damn, like, I haven't seen like you in tournament, because this is my tournament experience. When Celebi was the best deck, this was my tournament experience. Four, 8 of coins. We gotta keep track. Bet. If you guys are wondering why the any Celebi meta would sucked, this is why. This is what we were doing to win tournaments back in the day. We're at 4 of 18 coin flips. All right, here we go. Heads, whatever. Oh my god. And Our souls ain't ever. It's okay. It's okay. We have a redemption round. We have a redemption round. You know what? You guys remember when Vegeta? What did Vegeta do to Cell again? He fed Cell Android 17 and 18, right? Some shit like that. So that he can fight him at perfect form, right? He did do that. I don't want to fight a weakened Guzzlord. I don't want 2 coin flips. I can get 2 coin flips. On everyone's soul, I want 3 coin flips. So here we go. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Souls redeemed. Stop betting our soul. We survived. Surprisingly. Hold on, I need to grab the card. I'm making my tweet that I'm live, but with like my coin flip counter. So it's just picking songs that they think I would like. And I mean, like, I like these. Like, literally my April playlist, I'll share it, right? This is my April playlist. It's just 3 songs. It was 3 songs that was pretty much how I was feeling in April. But now, it's long past April, so we gotta lock it. Oh! The strongest coin flipper of today versus the strongest RNG guy of... Oh, Looker! Oh, I'm exposed! I don't even know what Looker does. Can I actually look at it? Your opponent reveals all of the supported cards in their deck. So they see that I have 2 Professor's Researchers in my deck. Great. You're doing viewer battles. You can look at my entire deck. You can look at my entire deck. Oh, right, I can. The Looker incident. When you realize that you can just look at my entire deck. Hand scope. You can literally screen peek. This is a viewer battle. Red card. No, give me my fucking hand back. Holy shit. Poking. You can't say he stream sniped, true. GG's just conceding. I'm getting the goat right now. Pokeball. There's the goat. Okay, that's all I need is just it to live a turn. And we're gonna start collecting here. We're gonna start collecting this win. Research. They didn't choose the Wug Life. The Wug Life chose them. I think, like, chat, should I turn this into a silly little video? I used my favorite Pokemon and got reminded why it's awful card design. Can I do, like, a little bit of, like, a history lesson on this? And then, like, talk about viewer battles I did? Because I think the deck is not made for ranked. Looker's the new... Like, I think what the concept of the video would be, right, is just to, like, talk about, like, Celebi and, like, why this was, like, the most poorly... like, one of the most poorly designed cards. Right, because like this was a top tier deck back then. Not this version, right? But it was, right? Like this card was so toxic. What deck I'm going to be climbing with? I'm going to be climbing with Grenori when I start streaming. I think I'll do that. That sounds fun. I'm going to start talking about like Celebi, its history in Pokemon Pocket, its toxicness, and then like how you can build it out if you are still looking. Rocket Grunt! If people think games are luck-based now, no, it was worse. It was worse back then. You know what? I can KO this Wug Trio. It's very easy to KO this Wug Trio. But on everyone's soul, I'm letting this Wug Trio get one more attack off. On everyone's soul, right here. Because that's how confident I will win this game. We're in our Vegeta era. On everybody's soul. You know what? You know what Zoro once said? Scars on the back of is the greatest soldier's regret. Or something like that. You gotta sell a believe. Bro, I feel like I have a better chance being Yamcha at this point. Here we go! Ah! Look at her! Oh, you guys are... Ah! We lived! Coin flip! Looker debuff. Whee! 3 in a row, tic-tac-toe type shit. We stopped keeping track of flips. I realize there's just too many flips. I think leaving it at 4 of 18 is funny. I'll do like 2 more viewer battles with this, and then I'll hop on to ranked. I just want some more silly dilly stuff, because there's 0 shot you'll catch me playing this on ranked. I'm dumb, not stupid, type shit. We do flip a lot. Ponyta! Jurexel! I'm about to get stomped out! No! I forgot my milk! You know, this deck used to be the counter deck to, this literally used to be the meta counter deck. This used to be the meta counter deck, but it's all good because we got Jay Dankist. Congrats, you top cut Ursi, right? Or did I make that up? You top cut Ursi this weekend? So big ups. We're gonna get into ranked in 2 games. Yeah, you top 8. Congrats. Congrats. That's really huge. Glad to see that you're also streaming, right? Let's get a shout out to Jay Dankist. They did really good, right? At this weekend's Ursi Day. Held it down for what I believe was Grenori players. But big love. Did I just get lookered? Into Sabrina, you... Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm actually heated. Don't piss me off. Pennied into Sabrina, bro. They're gonna just do this, and I take the fact that they bricked, right? They played Penny to Sabrina again. I know, I'm pissed off. And I'm about to get rising tackled, bro. This is a freaking fighting game move. Bro just wants to flex the full art Penny. Who plays Penny in this economy? The viewers do. You guys missed some hot ass gameplay earlier. Celebi, yeah. It's because it's a viewer battle, I've decided I'm gonna have some fun. And what better way to have fun than putting my viewers' souls on these 2 coin flips? I played 1 round and then I had to go to a fair. I won my 1 round and then I had to drop. Liar, no one plays Celebi for fun? No one plays Celebi for fun? You think I got this tattoo for fun? You think I'm not about this Celebi lifestyle? You think I'm not about this Celebi life? This is why y'all didn't hear about me during the Celebi. 2 full art pennies? Don't piss me off. I'm getting Mars! Oh my god. Okay, it didn't change too much. Oh my god. On everyone's... This looks like a drunk vig. My first round was against Kronos, and I got whooped. It was so bad, I almost dropped out. Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? That people don't realize, too, is what in these game modes, you're allowed to lose, so it's like, okay. So I'm glad that you stayed through it, and you played well, right? Like, you're allowed losses. It just sucks when you lose early. Alright, on everyone's soul, we get in these coin flips. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Woohoo. GG's. Hey, if you made it to this part of the video, you've hit the secret cutscene. So if you hit the secret cutscene, shout out to you guys. You can even say it in the comments, whatever. But it genuinely means a lot that I'm able to make content creation my current job. So truly thank you all for watching at home. Thank you Uderdins for the thumbnail. She's amazing. And thank you ewin. Ewin was the first sponsorship I've ever had, and it meant a lot that they took a chance on me. And I mean, this chair literally has been, I can't imagine having streamed these last 2 months, 3 months without it. So major shout out again for her being so patient. And yeah, just you guys, it means so much to me that I get to do this. And I hope to get more pocket content, get bigger, as big as I can. And it starts here. So thank you guys. Bye.